The woman passed out tens of thousands of feet in the air, and as she plummeted faster and faster, she suddenly jolted awake. She tried to grab the rope on the hot air balloon, but she was falling out of control. When she opened her eyes again, she found herself dangling upside down from the balloon. The rope she'd been tied to earlier had saved her life, but after that brief moment of relief came an even more terrifying reality. She remembered her companion in the basket and called out desperately, but the man was unconscious and didn't respond. There was no way for her to check on his condition right now. She could only rely on herself. Mustering up her courage, she started swinging her legs high up in the air. After a tremendous effort, she managed to grab the edge of the basket and pull herself back inside. But the crisis was far from over. Her companion was unconscious and needed to wake up immediately. The balloon had already climbed to nearly 13,000 meters, and its exterior was covered in a thick layer of ice and snow, which had frozen the exhaust valve shut so it wouldn't open properly. As the balloon kept rising higher, opening that valve was their only hope for survival. She decided to climb up herself and manually release the gas, but putting this plan into action would be incredibly difficult. Without any protective equipment, even the smallest mistake could put her in serious danger, but she didn't have any other choice. After what felt like forever, she finally reached the edge of the balloon, only to look up and realize there was still a considerable distance to the top. Her hands had already gone numb. She tried to grab a nearby rope but nearly fell off the balloon when she missed. By now, she was severely oxygen deprived and desperately wanted to sleep, but seeing her unconscious companion gave her the strength to snap herself back to alertness. She used every ounce of energy to adjust her position and tried again to grab the hanging rope. Finally, she succeeded and managed to climb up using the rope. The balloon was still rising and time was running out. She tied the rope around her waist to keep herself from falling. After securing herself, she started climbing again, and every step had to be extremely careful. Her sheer willpower pushed her through the grueling climb to the top of the balloon. She was completely exhausted, but there was no time to rest. The survival of both her and her companion depended entirely on what she did next. She kept ramming the gas valve with her elbow, but the ice layer was so thick she couldn't break through. She slowly stood up, and once she was steady on her feet, the exhaust valve finally opened. Thank God. To prevent it from freezing shut again, she pulled out her knife, cut her shoelace, and wedged her shoe in there to keep it open.